Well, hello everyone. It's Bruce Waterman, Senior Manager with SendOutCards, and today I'd like to demonstrate how we send a card and gift using our mobile app. And the reason why I'm doing this today is because there has been a slight enhancement or change to the process of sending a card. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the mobile app, SendOutCards, and as you can see in here, you can go ahead and choose a thank you card that's already pre-designed. Just type a message, just like going to the store, finding a card design that you like, opening it up, typing a message, adding some photographs, whatever you like on the inside of the card, and press send, right? So we have all kinds of cards in our card catalog, from thank you cards to birthday cards, all kinds of cards in here that you can choose from that you can very easily and quickly choose a card to send to anybody, either a family member or a business partner or a client, or even somebody you just met on the street. Holiday cards, we have all kinds of holiday cards in here for every occasion, right? Including Father's Day is coming up, right? All right, so here's what I'm going to show you. That's a slight little change and tweak that they've made to the app. So going forward, so anybody that's in SendOutCards or a customer of SendOutCards that's using our app, I want to point out the slight change so that you don't freak out when you get to this point, when, like I kind of did this morning when I sent a card in brownies to a new person I just met. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the photo cards and tap on that, and I have the option to choose a vertical or a horizontal card. So I'm going to click on the horizontal because that's the kind of picture I took of these people that I met. And we're going to go ahead, and you can see at the bottom we have 4 types of cards to choose from: a 2-panel, a 3-panel, a big 8.5 by 11 card, and a 4 by 6 postcard. And for this I'm going to do a 2-panel card. So I'll just go ahead and click on create on the top right, and now the card is ready to create. Now, it used to be when you got to this point, I would just tap on your photo here and I would be able to choose a picture from my phone and drop a picture right on the front of the card. Here's where it's changed a little bit. Now, they wanted you to know, and everyone, because no one really knew this feature, so see the little square at the lower right of the screen on the phone? Well, if you tap on that, it opens up the templates. Then you have many different options to create on what you want to put on the front of the card. Not just one picture, but you can put 4 pictures. A picture with text at the bottom, text on the side, and picture on the side. You can see there's lots of different options here. And a lot of people didn't know that you could do this, so they made this the default to go here to choose what you want to put on the front of the card. Now for this, I'm going to go ahead just like normally by default. In the old version of this, I would put one picture on the front of the card, which is this image on the lower left-hand corner. So I'll just tap on that, and now I can go ahead and tap and add a photograph. It accesses my cloud photos, the photos that are already in my phone, or I can actually snap a picture with my camera on my phone. So I'll just go ahead in my cloud photos, and I already have some pictures in here that I can put on here. All right, so here's a great picture of me and Vanessa last night. No, I don't know if this was last night, but it was a few weeks ago. And there's Vanessa and I. And this was at an event that we were at recently. So here we go. And actually, this was a while ago. This is an older one. But anyway, there's me and Vanessa, right? So I just go ahead and save. All right. Now this is the front of the card. If I wanted to choose a different template, I can go ahead and back and change my mind and go ahead and change it. And there is the image with a little text box at the bottom. And I can go ahead and type on here, and I can go ahead and see the toolbar in the middle. I can choose the A, and I can choose a font. So I'll choose this font right here, Serpentine, and I'll choose a color. I'll make it blue. Go back to the keyboard, and I'd rather talk than type, so let's see how this works. So I'll just click on the little microphone. Vanessa, you are awesome! Exclamation point. Okay, and just like that, I have now created some text. I go save, and now that is the bottom of the caption on the bottom of this picture, right? So now you have lots of choices for the front of the card. You always did, but you didn't know it because you didn't know to click on that little box down there. So now they make you go there first and to make a choice of what you want the front of the card to look like. That is the big advantage, and that is the big new tweak that they've made. It's maybe one more click or one more step than what you used to do, but you were limited to just one picture, not knowing that you can have other options. So there you go. That is the big news for the new version of this app as of today that I discovered. Now let's go ahead and continue creating this card. I'm going to go ahead and swipe to the left, and this is now the top part of the card on the inside top. And I can go ahead and put whatever I want on this panel. So I can go ahead and click on that little thing right there in the bottom again and choose what I want on the top of this card. So I'll go ahead and put a picture on the top of the card. And I'll tap on this, access my cloud photos, and put another picture of Vanessa. Oh, here's a picture of Vanessa, Steve, and I. All right? So now, there we go, and now it's on the top part of the card, right? When I'm meeting someone new, I don't really usually take this step. I just skip this panel because I want to get to my message, type my nice to meet you message, and get the card done as quickly as possible. But I'm just showing you how you can create a card on the phone as any way you want, right? All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and swipe to the left one more time, and here's the bottom of the inside. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that T, and now I can go ahead and I can type my message again by clicking on that A. And at the you can see there's over 40 different fonts here. I chose one font for the front, but I'm going to choose for the inside. I'm going to choose personal one. That is my personal handwriting. Yes, SendOutCards will take your handwriting and turn it into a font when you type. Now I'll go ahead and choose a color by clicking on the palette, and I go back to the keyboard, and I can go ahead and type my message again. Hello, Vanessa, exclamation point. New line, new line. It was so great to see you and Steve Schultz last night at our special event. Exclamation point. New line, new line. How cool was it to have 93 people packed in that room? Exclamation point. New line, new line. I'm looking forward to seeing you again soon. Exclamation point. New line, new line. I hope you enjoy the brownies in the meantime. Exclamation point. New line, new line. With much appreciation. New line. Bruce Waterman. New line. 818-468-0865. Done. How cool. Okay, so now I go ahead and save. Now, you can type it, manually. I'm not a good typist, so I just went ahead and did it talk to text. All right, now I'm going to save that, and now that message is typed on that card in my own handwriting. Pretty cool, right? Okay, now the card is complete except one more step, and this is the coolest part of the whole thing. I get so excited doing this. I'm going to swipe one more time, and now you'll see this is the back of the card. And yes, you can brand the back of the card. You can create up to 10 different card backs for whatever business, whatever industry, whatever you do. You can create a card back to put your own brand, your own business information. So when they ask for a business card instead, send them a card from your phone and then have your branding on the back of the card. Much better, and they'll call you to thank you when they get it. You hand out a business card, they'll throw it away, or they'll forget they even have it, or it'll wind up with a bunch of other business cards, forever forgotten, and never call you back. So anyway, it's a really awesome way to follow up, automated follow-up. So I'm going to go ahead and choose the card back that I use for this card, and I'll choose that one right there. Okay, that's my branding on the back of the card. Now my card is complete and ready to send. So I'm going to click on the little paper airplane on the upper right-hand corner. And now my card is complete. You can see the little thumbnail with our picture on the front with the caption at the bottom. All right, now we go ahead and add a gift. Vanessa is awesome, so I'm going to send her some brownies. Select. And now the brownies are added, of course. Now this is the place where you go ahead and add a contact. Who are you sending this to? And no, this is not an email. No, this is not an e-card. This is a real physical greeting card that they print, stuff, stamp, put in a box of brownies, and mail it the next day. And then when they get it 3 to 5 days later, they will be calling you up to thank you and become your best friend. It's awesome for creating new relationships. So I'm going to go ahead and add contacts, and I have some options. I can select contacts. So I can select contacts that's already in my system. I can go ahead and choose new contact and put in all their information, their first name, their company name, their last name, their address, their city, state, zip, their email address, their phone number, and I even can indicate what phone number that is, and their birthday. You always want to get their birthday, so you remember to send them a birthday card, and the anniversary could be also the date that you met them or the day they started doing business with them, right? All right, so now also the other thing you can do is import a contact right from your phone. So that's the other way. But I'm going to go ahead and select contacts that are already in my system. I'm going to search for Vanessa. And there she is. And I'm going to go ahead and done. Done. And you'll see Vanessa's name is added to my contacts. Just so you know, you can send this one card If you want to send this one card to a group of people, you can see select groups, and I can send this to a group of people, right? And that have this in common, that say it's a holiday card. You can send this out to your whole holiday card list. Or you can send this to a group of people, like a networking group. Like I belong to BNI, so I can send this card and brownies to my whole BNI chapter. Or I can just add individual contacts as I go. So I can go ahead and send this. Let's do this to show you. Select contacts, and I'm going to search for Steve Schultz, because Steve is in the picture on my card. There he is. Okay, and I go done. Done. Now you see Steve's name is added to the recipients of the contacts. Now let's go to the bottom, and here's my return address. I want you to understand this is your default address. That when you sign up for the account, this is your return address by default. However, if you want this card to be sent from another email address, or even sent from someone else totally, say you want to send a card on behalf of a family member, or a daughter or son, or your husband or wife, other than you can change this information and have it look like it's coming from anywhere and from anyone. Just want to let you know you can do that. All right, I'll go submit. Now it tells me how much this is. And I have a network failure. Try again. All right, here we go. And there we go. So I'm submitting the order, and so you understand what this is. Our cards and gifts, the brownies and the card, have a point value. So I've sent 2 cards to 2 different people, along with 2 brownies for each person, right? So it's 3 points for each card, $1.17 at 39 cents a point. That's our lowest price point, and 10 points for each set of brownies. So it's a total of 26 points. And now to mail this, my mailing cost, or actual postage, is $9.14. And just like that, when I press submit, I am done. Now, Steve and Vanessa will get this card and brownies in the mail from me. I don't have to do anything further other than sit back and wait for their return call, thanking me in appreciation for me thinking of them. How cool is this? So anybody that has an interest in learning more about this mobile app, I would love to show them how they can keep in touch and get in touch and create new relationships using this mobile app by sending cards and gifts of appreciation. If you're already in SendOutCards, I hope this video was of value to you to give the updated information of how it works now. And it works the same way on the Android as well as the iPhone. Works a little bit differently as far as where the buttons are, but essentially the same thing. So we have mobile apps for both platforms, and I hope you enjoy sending cards and gifts. Until then, I thank you for taking a look at this video. Contact me at any time if you want to connect with me on Facebook, or email me, or send me a text message. You can certainly do that. And I look forward to talking with you, connecting with you soon. So have a great day, everyone, and enjoy.